Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into another little live stream this morning. As always, business as usual. What we're going to do today, review some price action, that overnight price action on NQ, see what levels we have for upside, downside, and what we can possibly do during the day. We'll also take a look at some cryptos and see what the heck is going on there. Right now, I'll do a quick little review of crypto. FET, Jupe. We're liking those two. FET, Jupe, VET. Those are looking good. Bitcoin is getting a nice little pumper. Ethereum needs to come up above this monthly and that daily, that previous day high, and continue through this fair value gap in order for us to continue up on the rest of this stuff, I think. All right, let's take a gander of what's going on here. So, overnight session, saw a little bit of a retrace down, right? We rejected this fair value gap, came down, formed this low, bounced on one of our levels, came back up, rejected one of our levels. So right now, kind of this 5-minute chop fest happening a little bit. So I want to see what it does over here. We have this order block in this fair value gap. You can see how price displaced a little bit through that fair value gap. So we just want to see how what we want to do for the rest of it here. I am liking that previous day high on this hourly time frame, right? The retest of the previous week right there. That fair value gap continuing to hold. So just kind of looking for a little bit of a potential upside from here. Doesn't have to happen right away, right? This 15 minutes a little wacky. But we do want to see above this OB line. Like the fact that we're closing this, we're holding that right there. So kind of the target for the upside is going to be this high right there, that previous day high. So I want to see, let's see if they keep going. Let's see. Or even this level right there, this 21,828.75 would not be a bad one for us to come up and take. That would almost give us that little 21,825. So that's right there. Yeah, almost within that hourly. Let's see. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. See, like the 4-hour, we just need to get above this. If you guys are in our Discord, we outlined this in our Discord. We have this fair value gap on the hourly. We really need to get through it in order for us to continue up to this previous daily high. We need to get above the 50% of it in order for us to continue up to this previous daily high at 21,873.50 and potentially up to that previous week high at 21,935. Right now, still having a little bit of trouble at this level. So it needs to see a solid push through this and up to these liquidities right there. We did see a little bit of retrace bounce right there on that CISD retest. Same with previous, not previous weekly. It was this weekly, the Sunday open retest. So right now, kind of seeing what she wants to do here. You can see on the 1 minute, we are struggling a little bit with this 1 minute fair value gap right here. So we would need to see some sort of push through this first. If we close back below this 5-minute fair value gap, likely going to look for some downside targets as we did take this right there on this 5-minute, right? We took this. Right now we're kind of in the middle of everything, even though like the 5 and the 15. So this 15, we really want to see it close above so it doesn't give us a falling 3 to the downside. Jupe and FET holding nicely right there. Yeah, let's see how they do this because we have no news today, so I really want to see how they play these out. No news on the market today unless Trump obviously tweets something and says something and that pushes the market down and gives us some sort of downside, right? Other than that, it's kind of price got a mind of its own today. So we really want to see what it's doing, how it's playing out. Gander here. What does it want to do? So see, we took that previous 5-minute low. Getting all sorts of emails today. Let me turn that off. So yeah, as long as it keeps holding right here, I think we can see a nice continuation. Let's measure probably this manipulation leg right here and see where that goes. So you can see how we held that. Let's see, PPT, standard deviation. Oh, 1618 lined up right there with that level. So that's nice. What else do we got? The -3 lining up with previous day highs, -2, 1 to 5. Yeah, I think we can see a possible nice little continuation of that 2618 with that previous weekly high level right there. Which honestly, I don't know why it's saying that's the previous weekly high on both of these. Actually. Oh no, hold up, that's previous monthly high. Yeah, currently we're just watching this price action, seeing how they want to play these out. This hourly, I would love to sweep the top on it first before we think about possible reversal to the downside. I mean, the 4-hour swept nicely, right? But the 4-hour also does look like it wants to come back up right over here into this little level. As we did come into this little fair value gap, we held that. We do still have this blunt bottom right there. It's 21,471. That will be a target for later. Right? We don't have to come down to it today, but we do want to keep it in mind as a potential downside liquidity that we can get to. So from here, right, if we're bullish, we want to see continuing to hold and possibly reach up into there, right? If it does, then that'd be awesome. If not, if it continues to reject this 1-minute fair value gap, oh, well, after we take this, right, we can possibly see a little move like that. Or this previous day high, my bad, right there. Right, so kind of stay cautious on that area. If we don't see any displacement through previous day high, likely a little continuation down unless they want to see, or reversal down unless they want to see that previous weekly high. If they do, then previous weekly high, we also want to see a similar move, right? Just have to wait for it and see what happens. Right here, if they keep on rejecting that, very possibly come into OTE of this right here and then kind of bounce out, right? So right now on the 60, they're struggling over here. A lot of orders are happening, I feel like. So you can see that 15-minute that we are struggling to cook through right there at the top of this 15 is what we really want to see above. Really, really, really need to see that push above that for us to continue. It sounds like we might want to wait till the open of the actual session, but we'll see how they're about to open up the next 15 here in 5 minutes. So let's see how they want to do that. Let's look at some cryptos too. FET, nice. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted to see on FET. Right, we came into this OTE right here, the 618 bounce, plus that fair value gap, retest of this breakout high almost, and now it's getting above that 200, getting a nice run up. So on the daily, possibly this area right there is what we want to see. Just need to see some solid reaction, some solid follow through. That 4-hour, what other one? FET is looking decent too for that upside. Just want to see a nice move. See how we continue to reject that. I don't like it. I mean, hourly, right? In terms of hourly, I still like for the upside. But in terms of this other time frame, I'm not a huge fan of how they are barely not making any progress through that right there. That's my biggest beef with NQ right now on that level. Need to see through that in order for us to continue up. But this little chop consolidation could get you right? That next 15-minute, right? It wouldn't be anything bad if they came down, retested some of these levels over here, and then maybe give us a little green light for the upside, as we did. We did have one right there, so that was nice. It was almost like bottom. Didn't call this bottom though. It's interesting. No, any of them. That's crazy. See how it continues to just like reject. Might have to. I'm gonna cut those. Wait for it to go something solid. Yeah, right here on Jupe, similar continuation, right? FET is fucking cooking. She's looking lovely. Ethereum needs above that previous day high right there and through this daily fair value gap in order for us to continue up to the upside on that puppy. Good Lord. FET is cooking it up. Jupe, FET, Sheeb is also a good one. Sui I'm looking at as well. I'm looking at Sui. We got those inverse head and shoulders almost, right? So now we just need to see move above those 200s, and then we can really get cooking on some of these names. ZRX is looking good. Link, FET, yeah, Link. Link sweep of the previous day. Dot, good. Anchor, Bonk, keep going. Popcat, Fill, Scale. Let's see. These are not the best. Render. See, Render I like as well. If it gets this displacement right there, can really see a nice push to the upside. And look at that, right? Did not hold that. So now our 15-minute is getting a little bit of that downside move, which is almost a little W to the downside, possibly coming to here somewhere, maybe. Just need to see how and what they want to do here on this next 15-minute open, as the next 15 minutes should tell us the what is going on kind of thing. So yeah, Render is on watch. HNT, I'm in some, waiting for some AXS, Algo, ACH is I. She looks good. Walked over this one on stream as well last night. Sui, if it gets this daily CISD, can really see some of those stops, I think. Near, also looking good. MTL, Maker as well, getting that nice bump. LTC, KSM, Jasmine, not looking bad. IOTA, Vet, liking, swept that previous day low, looking for that previous day high, continuation through the CISD. Sheeb, also nice setup right there. Previous day low, previous day high. Let's see if they want to look at that, right? Retested it. Let's see if they continue up on these. Well, actually, I want to see what they do with this next 5 minute. If they do close above this line right there, I think we can get a nice push to the upside, unless they just completely want to sell this bad girl. Let's take a gander at what they want to do here. As if I put a stop there. Let's say 100 on the accounts. I just need to clear above this 1 minute fair value gap in order for us to continue to that upside. As if they do give us a pop, the want it to be somewhere like right here on this next 5 minute is when they need to pop this. This next 5 minutes, this next 15 minute needs to get through some of these levels and give us that push to the upside, right? Let's continue. Jupe, we went over Doge, AVAX. AVAX is looking good as well. And AAVE, as always, looking beautiful. But that's about all I got on these names. I mean, holy shit. Jupe is an absolute love. Jupe is looking good, at least for these highs. right? On the daily, it's not the best looking chart on the daily, just with all this consolidation and chop. 12-hour is looking decent right here. This one, FET probably has the best setup for me. So we'll see how these play out. We'll see what we want to do on NQ, ES. So let's come back in the evening and reassess and see what we did. See what the hell is going on in the market. That, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, appreciate you. As always, make sure you check out www.papertraders.io. It's going to be your go-to website for anything paper traders related. We have 4 free tools on there for you. We got the Candle Creator, the ICT Trainer. We have the Trader Journal on there. So check those out. Those are absolutely free for you guys to use. Check out the Discord. We got some free tools for you guys in there as well. If you join up, of course, you can do a week trial, take those indicators, and then, leave. That's up to you. Whatever you want to do. If you find value, then love to see some support. If not, then not. That's it. You can't make you stay. Our goal is for you guys to learn. We don't do alerts. We just outline the price for you and say, hey, seeing this, this is what price could do. So let's see how it plays out. Similar thing that we do on the live streams, except we do a lot more in-depth analysis on our Insider Discord. So check us out. As always, make sure you guys also check out Blofin. That's what we use to trade these perp pairs. Phenomenal guys. Shout out Nathan, or Blofin_Nathan. Great guy. Shorted the top on ETH, so shout out to him. And he gave us these opportunities. You can use the code Eddie or code Hayes to get a nice little initial deposit bonus, I believe, on both of those. You can also use the link that is on our website, and that will give you a nice little deposit bonus as well. I believe if you deposit $50 or more than $50, you get $30 back on the deposit. So pretty much get half of your money back, which is pretty nice, honestly, in my opinion. That's a nice deal. So check us out. Give it a like, give it a share if you enjoyed these. We're trying to get to 140 people by next Friday or by this Friday. Let's make it happen. Let's get some people in this house. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And we will see you on the next one. Peace out.